From group work to teamwork, what do we have to do to get our project going? There are 7 steps to follow to help you identify what you need to do to get your group project going. Be advised that these steps need to be modified depending on the group project you're working on. You will first explore the assignment guidelines, then theorize the assignment, gather relevant data, design an outline of the information, analyze the information you have gathered, evaluate your assignment, and present your assignment or other work to be handed in. In this PowerPoint presentation, I am going to cover each of the steps. First step, explore and clarify the assignment guidelines given to you by a professor by asking questions such as, what issues do we have to resolve? What questions do we need to find answers to? What problems do we face? Why is this issue important? To answer all these questions, the group will have to investigate or carry out some experiments. Next, theorize the assignment. You view the task from various perspectives. Take a deeper look into the issue and break the task down. Express it in terms of concepts, hypotheses, variables, and causal relationships. For example, you can ask questions such as, what result could come of this? What are the important factors that could affect the results? See it in context or as a special case of a general issue. Next, gather your information. You find information or data by performing a literature review, desk research, or field work. Search for sources, resources, and materials. You can refer to Nool.ca on how to perform an online search. Then gather important information by finding answers to questions such as, what information do we need? How can we obtain the information we need? How have similar problems been tackled in the past? Next, design. You want to design your assignment by making an outline of the techniques and problem-solving methods used to formulate the results of the analysis. Be creative and innovative. Next, analyze and discuss. You analyze your information by obtaining findings from data, assessing and discussing its significance. That is, you check to see if it relates with what you've been asked to do. You want to understand how present situation came about and what were the factors that could affect the results, and identify the scope for action. The next step is evaluate. How do you evaluate your assignment? Well, consider where your findings fit within the research. Test or compare your work against the assignment guidelines by asking questions like, does our work meet the assignment guidelines or the marking scheme set by the professor? If you have alternative proposals or suggestions, you would want to identify the criteria for comparing it with. The next and final step is present. How do you present your assignment and other work to be handed in? Well, consider your audience. That is, you prepare the work in relation to your audience. If there is an oral presentation, be sure to rehearse it with your team. And ensure all team members are involved in the editing process. Good luck on your group project.